Greetings, Masandawana. The Yellow Corner is back, and this time we bring you the preview of our MTN 8 quarterfinal matches. We take on our neighbors, Supersport United, on Saturday and on Sunday evening. And as you may know, the transfer window is still open. I decided to go into the transfer window and get myself a striker that I hope will score on his debut, like all Mamelodi Sundowns forward. Cox, how are you, my brother?
Correction. You see, this is not your show. This is not my debut in Yellow Corner. I was on Yellow Corner.
It's your debut on the Yellow Corner as an indie.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. Thanks for the invitation, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, we had no other option, man. We couldn't get Kens, we couldn't get Neo, so we had to settle, eh?
Hopefully I would disappoint you.
No, I know you won't disappoint me.
But I was disappointed. I thought I was going to do this with Raps, but it is what it is. Because
wow.
myself and Raps, we don't talk about Europeans and English teams and discuss results like that. No. So this results.
I think we should start this preview, or else the supporters won't have a preview now, because you're talking about European football and I don't want to go there.
Okay.
Folks, are we winning it? Are we defending it?
No. I want us to. I want us to win this competition as much as I want us to win the league. But I do not think we are defending this competitions. I'll tell you who's winning it when we are done, and you won't like it. But we are winning on Sunday, but we're not winning the competition.
Since you've already said, I won't like it, I have a feeling I know who you're talking about, because I predicted that they are going to win it, the season preview. So, yeah, Lynn, I also don't think, I hate sounding negative when I talk about Sundowns, man, but
Sundowns, right? Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I also have a feeling we won't win it, man. But yeah, today I watched the what do you call this? The press conference, the quarterfinal, and Coach Gulani mentioned, or in a way, he said they can't be stagnant as a technical team. They need to be innovative, you know. Do you think, or as Sundown supporters, at times we are impatient? We want to see free-flowing Sundown. We want to see instant results. We don't care. It's the first 5 games of the season. We don't give them room to, try out new things. Do you think we are impatient?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because I've seen us being patient as some fans with Coach Tito. I've seen us being patient and impatient with him, but I've seen us being patient with him. Guys, final years, and we understood. We, know now, because I don't know, it's a trust issue. I don't know, Sundowns fans don't fully trust this technical team, and we have no reason not to trust them. We must trust them with our lives. They haven't given us any reason not to trust them. They've walked the league in the past 2 years. They'll walk it again. But I don't know if it's the money or the players we got, or the manner we get knocked out of the Champions League. I maybe it's the money, the players we spend. That's why we feel, and I'm not saying it's wrong. It's not wrong at all. We feel obliged to extend results, whether it be game week 3 or game week 8. We want the results now. That's how football fans are. We've been football fans forever. We can't said something interesting 2 weeks ago, and I didn't think like that. Like, we can't all think football the same. We can't. You don't think the same. Neo is a results merchant. He wants results now. He doesn't care about He doesn't. Football fans don't care about processes, and I'm sure the club, the team, and the players and the coaches know. There are football fans who understand, who are patient, and there are football fans who are not patient. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's different. It's different. I hope I didn't give you a political answer.
No. It wasn't a political answer, man. And as when you mentioned, sometimes you see things in a different light after the coaches have said something. As he mentioned, them needing to be innovative. My mind went to something in the game here, Stellies. We had a corner, and we had 10 players inside the Stellies box, and only a Ronwen more halfway line. So I went to know, okay, how are we defending here if they counter us? As they played the corner, 3 players, I think it was Jali, Modau, I can't remember who was the third player. They went back. So they occupied 3 Stellies players inside the box. But as soon as the ball was played, they went back. They didn't attack the ball. And as he said that, I'm like, yes, I've never seen this before. Even in Europe, I've never seen it. It's the small details that you pick up when a coach has said something about. And yeah, another thing that he mentioned more press conferencing was that they won't rotate. They go to games to win them. Do you think we now have an idea of what a Mamelodi Sundowns starting 11 looks like for the season? If Champions League finally, do you think who would start for Sundowns?
I think I know. What do I think I know? Predict what the coaches are going to do.
Yeah.
Back 5 pretty much clear. Back 5 clear. There hasn't changed since the first game of the season. Midfield. We have some incredible midfield players.
Yeah.
Bonks hasn't kicked the ball. Kulisi only started 1 game. As a coach said, he had flu. Probably would have started against Davies. Lebza is still there. Mbule is looking stronger now. But you got the prediction starting lineup 100%. Steady.
Yeah.
So I think we can both predict what's going to happen or what's announced. If everyone's fit, we can predict. Kevin Hunt can predict.
Let's talk about the game. Sunday when you went to watch the game Bonale Pirates on Sunday.
My eyes are still sore. My eyes are still sore. Wow.
So you did you see anything that you made you think, well, they have a chance of beating us, these ones?
Yes, and yes. If we are complacent,
that's the only thing.
If okay, not the only thing. It's a major contributing factor because I saw how Hunt wants to play and plays. It's Achilles here Sundowns. It'll be we know it'll be a low block. It'll be 5 at the back. They'll want to catch us on quick transitions. And set pieces. That's the only 2 threats I recognize. But they will not play through us. No. Even Al Ali didn't do that. So who was Supersport with youngsters? So Hunt it's a cup competition. Hunt might say, let's think it out for 120 minutes and go to penalties.
Yeah, I also foresee that. You know what's funny? His first game of the season, he played a standard back 4 for the first 45 minutes. And then after second half, he went to a three-man defense, three center backs, five, obviously. And ever since that, that's the formation that he's been playing throughout. So I think that's what he will go for as well. But with that, I've picked up already, they struggle with defending set pieces. They struggle with defending the crosses. I don't know if it's Tabayare. There's three center backs who think, okay, Thabiso thinks, no, Tlotlo has got it. Tlotlo thinks of Neo has got it. And then at the end of the day, striker pounces and gets between them. So I do not know if that's the case. They struggle at the cross. Cheaper scored from a cross, come right in. And then in the very same game, Cheaper had a free kick on almost similar spot that they almost scored as well. Nsimango scored from a cross corner when they played TS Galaxy. Chili Kwem almost scored against them. So it's so unlike Gavin Hunt. You know, teams like Gavin Hunt, you think Ricardo Carter, you think Mongani Kumalo, you think Morgan Gold, you think players who are aerially they are very good. So I've seen this. I think it's an Achilles now. Going forward, one thing that I've picked up that's so Gavin Hunt, they draw you in more midfielding, and once you come in, they move it to the side and then they cross. That's what they do. Yeah. But I think they will struggle with doing that in this game because the person who links that Mangeman won't play. So I think missing Mangeman will affect them, as well as this boy Kimang Masego, the left wing back. I'm not sure if he played because in the game last game league, he didn't play. That boy he's brilliant with crossing the ball, the timing, the execution at the crosses. So I'd be really happy if he doesn't play, because if he plays, he's gonna give us a lot of problems that he's left. Hey?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it him who played the crossing for Hobla when they got the chance cup in the first few minutes?
Yes, that was him. That was him. Yeah, no, and after that, I checked out a few videos and I saw that it wasn't a fluke. That's how he is. He gets to a position, he doesn't waste time. He whips it in. He plays a perfect cross. He doesn't float it. He whips it so that if the striker connect Daliona, it's a goal. Hey.
I heard that in the presser, Coach Radi said it's Lungu who played as the left wing back.
Yes.
They played Richards Bay.
Yes.
So I doubt the boy will play. He didn't play when they played TX. Richards Bay, he didn't play. It's Lungu, so I doubt he'll play. He'll play.
Yeah, Linda have my doubt because he was not even in the match day squad as well. So yeah, fingers crossed or he doesn't. And the one thing that has puzzled me, because this team this season, Supersport, they create quite a lot of chances, to be honest. They create, but they are not clinical. They are not clinical at all. You look at the chances that Sibanyoni that he got, that game Amazulu, you look at Hobla, that cross that we just spoke about, you look at Gabuza, the chances that he had over the weekend. So it's not just those, those are at the top of my head, but they are not clinical at all. Yeah. And against a team like Sundowns, if you're not clinical, they will punish you, eh?
You are right. It's unlike, like you said something, you said unlike Hunty, chance creation and conceding of chances as well. Yes. They haven't kept the clean sheet. Well, okay, they kept the clean sheet against Pirates and Richards Bay. Those were the only two clean sheets of the season. They conceded in every game before the Pirates game. Pirates have a poor attack anyway, and Richards Bay. I haven't watched the game. Yeah, Richards Bay, but what I saw, the Chiefs was totally poor. So they also give away chances as much as you suggest whether they create chances with the crosses in the box for Bradley Hobla. they also concede a lot of chances, and
Yes.
they're playing against a chance creation machine. So it's not looking good for them.
Yeah. Look, we're taking this game to task. Proper pitch, lush, and yeah. But the issue that I have is the compactness of the pitch. And listening to Coach Rulani in that presser, he didn't sound like someone who's happy to be playing there. He said it's good for how did he put it? The business side of things. But yeah. I think he's also worried about the compactness of the pitch. Are you worried or the compactness of pitch here will affect our play? Because you have Modiba inverting. If he does that, it gets too packed Harimoli. Because I mean, you take into account the question that Neo asked the coach after the press conference and how we use Modiba this season. Do you think the compactness will in a way have an effect in how we play and maybe affect the results?
I think Hunt will love the stadium, the pitch. He's back 4-5. His midfielders. He'll make it as he'll make Supersport as compact as can be on that compact pitch. He'll make it Sundowns will find it extremely difficult to play it where they want to play it, dragging the centre backs out, doing what Sundowns, they'll find it very hard. I think it's hard to like it more than Sundowns will dislike it, if I'm making sense.
Definitely. I think this will suit him. I think back 5 year high, they will be compact and the size of the width of the pitch will make their job a bit easier. So it will help them defend. They'll use the size of the pitch to defend in this game. But yeah, we hope with the creativity, Sundowns, we can beat them. Gaston is definitely out of this one. Do you start Tapelo? 2 assists, had a good game, or do you go for a proper 10?
Funny you should ask that, because I was thinking today after and I don't want him or anyone at Sundowns to tell me can we figure out myself by watching the games and being at the stadium. Before I go on sort of which player and when, I need to find out which formation we're playing. It's not a standard 4-3-3. I heard Thapelo Are came in for Gaston to play as a second striker. I heard Kushulani talking about Mushishi in the diamond. Tebza's role, Kachizi, Lemavani, it was so box to box. I'm creating formation in my head. I promise I'll ask the boys to ask Coach Fulani maybe come match what formation did we start the season with, because it's have like a second striker and Tampa in the 10. You think it's clear when you watch it, you think it's clear, but it's not. It's not. I'll be lying and if I sit here and say sometimes I have to stay, they're playing 4-1-2-3, whatever. I'd be lying because leaning on myself in the first 5-6 games, I haven't figured it out myself. So going back to the original question, Apple has to come in because of, even though because it'll be so tight and packed. I needed Gaston for this. It'll be so I needed Gaston and Shika to cause havoc there. Tapelo is good for the running, getting in behind, won't be any space behind. Helping Modau with pace, Stillies, It worked for that game. I'm not sure it will work for this game, but he will start because he had a very good performance. Stelis, he was man of the match. I don't think he was, but he was man of the match. So prediction says Thapelo. My heart says Ralan.
I wouldn't mind surprise. I wouldn't mind surprise actually for this game. Like you said, this game suits a better, like proper 10 because of what we've just spoken about, the compactness of the pitch and how Supersport will defend. You know, they will defend in a way they are so deep that any ball played behind them, Thapelo can't get to. Yeah. How can we beat them, Dogs, on Sunday?
We need numbers one. Okay. We need our creative players. We need our creative players to be sharp. We need box entries. We need to suffocate them so much because they won't try to play it from the back. Tyson doesn't do that. They get the ball, they hoof it up forward, they bypass the press, they try to fight for the second ball. That's what they do. And if they win it, they, like you say, they take you wide, they cross the ball for Kropra, who's very good in the air. We have to be so sharp, Thabiso. When you're a second ball, Mshishi has to see the quick pass to Shalu. Neo has to see the quick pass. Debza has to get in the box. We have to play in the half so much and try to move them. Try to move as much as the pitch is compact. Try to move them. It'll be tight. I might be way off the mark and we'll probably better them 4-0 if we get an early goal. But yes. I see penalties.
Penalties is like they always say everyone's game, man. And yeah, but I think, like you said, an early goal changes everything in this match. An early goal, it's either Gavin says, okay, let's sit still and take it to the last 10, and or I don't see even if, funny enough, even if we get an early goal, I don't see Gavin opening it still. You know, I think Gavin is smart. He won't open the game and let Sundowns find spaces. He probably can say to them, even if they get an early goal, let's stay as compact as we are until maybe the last 15 of the second half, and then he gives it a go. But yeah, man. With that said, give me your lineup, folks.
Dennis Onyango, Lalake. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I almost spit out my coffee, not because of undermining Majida, but I was shocked to you changing, like when Ulani said we'll keep one rotate.
Back five will be the back five. It will be Williams, it'll be Aubrey, it'll be Kuluzomodau, it'll be Rushin and Brian Onyango in partnering Rushin. It'll be that. It'll be, if injury permitting, flu permitting, it'll be that. It'll be, I don't know. Adile Jari can play Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, Friday.
Dogs,
leaving from the yes.
You know what's funny? That was one of my questions that I had written down. But because I thought we were going to run out of time, I scratched it. My question was, can Jali play every third day? Are you tempted to go with the two Supersport boys in Mukwena and Mbuli? That was one of my questions, because I thought we were going to be out of time. I scratched it.
I would, as trust me, I'm far from being a coach. As a Sundowns coach, I would save Andile Jali for game Friday against the same opponent. I would play Thabiso as a 6 and play Mbuli as I would with Neo, Tapelo, Shika, Shadow Goals.
I think that that's the same lineup that I would go with. I really thought about Taba Yambu. There was something I saw in Mbule that I'd never ever seen in Mbule since he started playing professional. There's a ball that I lost. I I was standing with Cox. Cox loves Mbule, and Mbule lost the ball, but the Cox celebrated so much when Mbule won back ball, which is so unlike Mbule. You see, he has that thing of, I'm here to fight for my place, Sundowns. That thing stood out for me. Yes, the clutch and all that, I saw them. I expect them from Mbule. But that was the one thing that I took out from game Mosipo, hey? So, yeah, man. Lena Kajali, I'm skeptical playing him because of his injury history. So that's the team that I'll also go for. You wanted to say something, Cox?
Yes. But I forget now. Like I'm what did I want to say to you? I'll probably text you when we are done. I'll probably text you. This.
Okay.
I'll probably text you, but yeah. Oh yes. Super looked sharp when he came in.
Yes.
He looked very sharp. He looked like he wants it. He like, I'm not sure. I won at the ball that you were talking about but I'm sure he sees what if the great Tembatswana tracks back, who am I not to work as hard for the team? The best players in the world work very hard for their teams.
Prediction?
Competition or the match?
The match.
You don't want to hear my prediction for the competition. That's fine. I think it'll be. I'm going to give you 2 predictions.
Okay.
It will be a 3-0 or 0-0.
Let's hope for 3-0, man. I'm going for 3-1. If it's 3-0, who's scoring?
Shello will score. One of our centre backs will score. You know how Rapelang also always says Shalu, one of our centre backs. And no, Tembason will open the scoring. Tapel will get the second, and Sipombulu will get his first Sundowns goal.
I'm going for Shalulile Mukwena and Onyango. I think those are the guys that will score for us. But yeah, that's it, Masandawana. That's the end of yet another installment of the Yellow Corner. And yeah, thanks for watching. Continue to subscribe, man. Not just to the Yellow Corner, but to Masandawana fan vlog as well, man. Clocks, thank you very much, man, for joining us, for availing yourself, man. I know you're a busy man,
Before we wrap up,
yeah,
I just want to say, you boys are doing a fantastic job for the preview football show channel as a whole. I know that because I have worked with you, the amount of work you guys put in, time to analyze other teams, time to analyze us, watch the games, watch the opposition. Sometimes should employ you. should employ you first. but yeah, man. Thanks for giving us this content, this much dedication, time, analysis. As you know, I listen to every show, and I can quote you on that show, what you said on the show, you know this. So thank you. Please continue. Don't stop. Don't let anything stop. Please continue giving us this content. The roundup. Feed us. We are a football hungry nation, not just Sundowns fans. Fans, as I know, Chiefs fans who watch this. I know Paris fans who watch this. So please, brother, continue and don't cry now. Don't cry on camera. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Continue, and thank you for the invitation. Hopefully it's not my last. I know I'm not your favorite. Hopefully it's not my last. Hopefully cup final, because I did the first game. I deserve the cup final as well.
No, man, thank you very much for the kind words, man. You know, if it's not Masanda Wanafan Block, we wouldn't be doing this, man. It's a lot of this goes to back to you guys, you know. Like, thank you very much for pushing us, you know. And yeah, man, like I always say, people, they should continue subscribing and liking Masanda Wanafan Block, man, because the best thing, club supporters YouTube channel out there. I say this, not buying face, man, but yeah. Oh, and I'm not sure if Neo is still with you. I just want to say thanks to Neo for making sure you have your notes for this one, like for writing notes for you for this preview. I really appreciate that. And yeah, we'll invite you to final as well. Cheers, Masanda. Sharp talks.
Sharp.